Hey everyone, M1 Shadow. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make hot and spicy beef jerky. Really good stuff. Let's get started. Obviously the first thing we're going to do is need our meat. This over here is a sirloin. It's cut about 1/8 of an inch thick. Sirloin and London broil seem to be the best cuts that you want to use for this. That's what I've noticed in my experience. They're usually not too crazily expensive and just seem to be the best for this. I actually bought this. It was actually pre-cut for $2.89 a pound. A lot of times, you could find it for, maybe $3.99, $4.99 a pound for a London broil or a sirloin. But this was already cut. If you're going to cut it again, if you're going to cut it yourself, I would recommend cut like maybe 1/8 of an inch thick. Let's get our ingredients in here. First we got some Worcestershire, Worcester, people say it different. I'm not measuring. I guess you could just kind of watch it and eye it. I'm going to throw in some soy sauce. A little bit of liquid smoke. You don't want too much of this because it's very strong. Now we got the hot sauce. You're actually going to go a little heavier with this than you did the other sauces. Get a little more. We got to make sure we have enough, right? We got some black pepper here we're going to throw in. Now, normally I throw salt in, but to be honest with you, I think with all the ingredients we have here, I think more salt would just be overkill, so we're going to skip the salt. We got some cayenne pepper. A little bit of chili powder. Now I do want to let you know that if you do go to decide this, also we got some garlic powder here. And some cumin. You don't want too much cumin. Again, that's a very strong, just like the liquid smoke, it's very strong. Of course, we can't forget the crushed red pepper flakes. Throw a good amount in there. But what I was starting to say is that if you have like a low tolerance to hot foods, I'm not sure that this would be your best choice. I'm just saying that because I'd hate for anybody to really burn themselves. I'm not going to say it's the hottest thing you'll ever have, but it's definitely got some kick to it. But anyway, as you can see, we're getting this all mixed in here pretty good. So now we got everything mixed up. What we want to do is get it into a Ziploc baggie over here. Once you have it all in the Ziploc bag, what you want to do is get in here and make sure you push out the air and close it up real good. Now, there's different opinions to how long you want to let it sit and marinate. Some people say a few hours. Me, I personally notice, let it marinate 24 hours. So we're going to put this in the refrigerator like this, and we're going to come back and check on it in 24 hours. So now that our jerky is marinated, what we want to do is, I've got a plate here with some paper towels. And we want to pour it on here, like that. Yeah, look how good and marinated that is. What we want to do is take another paper towel, and we just want to press in. We want to absorb some of the moisture out of that. We're going to let it sit like that for a few minutes, and then we're going to move on to putting it onto the dehydrator. What we want to do now is start filling up our dehydrator. So you want to start stacking the meat on here. Now you could fill it pretty good, but I always like to make sure the bottom racks actually have enough room for the air to pass through to hit the other racks. So it took us 3 trays to fill this up. At this point, we're just going to cover it. We're going to turn it on. And we'll come back here and we're going to check on it frequently. But in general, this takes about 8 hours. So we'll come back here in 8 hours and see how it looks. And here we are, about 8.5 hours later. The jerky is done. This is good stuff. I actually want to show you guys something quick too. We're going to get the scale over here. Now, if you go to the store and you buy jerky, I believe it's like 3.5 ounces for, what is it, like $3.99, something like that. You know, it's really not cheap. But we got 7.6 ounces out of this batch, and you're saving a lot of money on this. This is great if you want to bag it up and send it to someone as a gift, and or you just want to make it for yourself. You're going to go on the trail, you know, anything, backpacking. Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching. If you're not a subscriber, make sure to subscribe. I do lots of videos. Thank you all, and have a good one.